What's good, YouTube? It's Showtime Matthew here. Today, we're reacting to brutally ranking Ash Ketchum's gym battles part 4, alright? This is the Sinnoh region, alright? Sinnoh! This was a good region, alright? I really like Sinnoh. It's like one of my early favorite seasons, alright? I mean, after like right now, this will probably be my... Honestly, it'll probably be my second, alright? It'll be my second favorite. It's right next to Carlos, alright? It's Carlos, then it's Sinnoh, then it's probably Hoenn or maybe Journeys. I don't know, man. I might have to do a ranking on all of the Ash gym battles and all the stuff going on there. This video is from Wheezy, and yeah, let's get right into it.
Wow. Wow. Oh. Man, why didn't y'all tell me I was due for another? Y'all know how this goes. 8 gyms, 8 performances, 8 ratings from 1 to 10. If the win was bullshit, we add a piece of Mickey. 5 pieces and boom, the region's a clubhouse. Let's get started with...
Oh yeah, this is like the region where Ash, like, I think really started to show like his battle prowess. Like, I mean, it's not like champion level, but you can really see a step up. You know what I mean? Like, there's a clear step up from like the past free gym leaders and like all the battles in the Pokemon League. You can really see the step up. And, you know, and it sucks because you know what happens after with Unova, but we gonna touch Unova when that next video drops, alright? We gonna touch Unova then.
Jump scare warning. Look who's here. I'm thinking surely a fucking aura clash is imminent.
Do I know you?
So Paul's actually first in line, and Ash asks if he can watch. And he's like, I don't give a fuck what this nigga does. Whatever. So with Ash taking notes on the sideline, Roark and Paul begin, and Geodude is sent out. Wow. First gym, Rock type, and a Geodude, with Brock watching. What next?
Who could've saw that coming, am I right?
Next, you're gonna tell me you got an Onix? What next? You're gonna tell me you got a complicated relationship with your pops? Paul ends up winning, and to remind us how ruthless he is before his puppy rival is up, Paul had an issue to address. He led his battle with Azumarill. Azumarill lost to Geodude's hidden power, and we know what Paul does to losers.
Yep. Just kicked him.
This guy is worse than Braun. So Ash is up next and somehow convinces Paul to watch after being like, Paul, I watched your battle. Are you gonna watch mine? Begging it. But I'm gonna be real, big fella. Oh, yeah, you should just let him walk, because the lights were looking bright. Candice and Apom start the 3v3, and it's an ace versus the monkey, man. Not even the main monkey. This is the pre-monkey. Y'all want to beat them so bad, bro. Give it a rest. Apom can't hack it. The rat comes in, and other than the CTE clash of head smash and volt tackle, he couldn't hack it. And Turtwig hacked it, I'm not gonna lie. But then Onix beat them both. Not in front of Paul.
They didn't even lose to the main Pokemon, the ace Pokemon. Alright? He got smoked by the Onix. Which does make sense, but for Ash, it doesn't really, because that damn Pikachu be smoking like every rock and ground type. And it makes no sense, but you know the Pokemon anime, the whole game shit and the logics with type advantages, it pretty much don't matter. Alright? They just be making rules as they go. Alright? This is like our 4th region. Alright? We already know this. But not only did he lose, he lost in front of Paul.
Oh man, yikes.
How pathetic.
Shit, I'm not gonna
See
lie
right there.
with him. Guess which move
like, you didn't just lose to the non-star, you lost to the damn Onix. You lost in front of Paul too. You lost in front of your rival? Well, sort of rival, because let's be honest here. Paul didn't consider this nigga Ash a rival. Come on now. Come on, let's be honest here. Did he really? Did he really? Well, he did later, but as of right now, did he really consider him? I don't think so.
Nope. Yeah, no. This one's a fucking fake. It was Screech. Tough L, but both
This
competitive.
nigga lost to Screech? This is why I like watching these videos, because it makes me remember how sorry this nigga Ash is. And shit, no wonder it took over 20 years for him to win some shit. Like,
just did well to prepare for the rematch. Roark evolved Cranidos to Rampardos, and Ash
did
so
nothing.
it started with Onix and Pikachu, and
oh yeah,
stops Thunderbolt.
Oh yeah. Okay. First of all, using Thunderbolt, I'm not even surprised with that at this point. I'm more surprised at the fact that Ash did Ash like do anything different to like get ready for his battle? Like I forgot. I don't remember that.
Ground types, bro. Those sprinklers have done irredeemable damage to this nigga's brain chemistry, but it never stops working. Boots and Geodude are up next, and the monkey puts in a shift. One thing about that damn monkey is that motherfucker will spam a focus punch, and that shit will work. Then out comes the man of the hour. Call him the janitor, cause he was sweeping. Anything with this man's head was cash money. Headbutt, money. Zen headbutt, money. Head smash, money. Leaving the fate of the badge up to Turtwig. Words you never want to hear, I'm gonna keep it a $150, is what I thought till I realized that Turtwig is on fucking gear. God damn. Red Partial
Oh, hell no. How much does he weigh? How much does that Pokemon weigh? Because there's no way he's doing... Matter of fact, I'm not even surprised at this point. Ash be doing this shit just for shits and giggles at this point.
Another head smash that left Turtwig gasping for air, but Roark made a fatal mistake. Not in the battling, but in the stadium architecture. Leaving the roof open, this ain't the Bernabeu, bro. Turtwig soaks up the sun with synthesis, then Beyblade drifts underneath Rare Partials before Razor leaping into the belly, leaving the dino in the dirt. Creative battling. Roark was a little OP, needed a rematch, but lost in front of Paul.
That alone should give him the Mickey. That alone should give him the Mickey, because he lost and he did it in front of Paul. That should already give him a Mickey.
Which is just unforgivable, bruh. Not gonna lie, 4 out of 10, but not Mickey Mouse. Gardenia is something you'll never believe. A gardener. And let's just say she planted some seeds of doubt in my mind on if Ash could beat her. Yeah, she wiped the floor with him. She didn't tell him she was a gym leader till after, but by using her own Turtwig that was much faster, she humiliated both Ash's Turtwig and Staravia. The mirror and the flying type? Yikes, bro.
Alright, we need a counter. I feel like we need a counter. Alright? Every time Ash does some trash shit or just loses to somebody he shouldn't lose to, I feel like we should put a counter up, alright? I wish I could put one on the screen right now, but I'm gonna see if I can keep count, okay? We're at 2, okay?
But hey, show me some in Ash, let's see it in the official match. They begin with Turtwig and Cherubi, and I'm gonna say it cause we're all thinking it. Cherubi looks mad delicious, bro. Oh, boo. American Thanksgiving just passed. If you niggas were given a Cherubi pie, you'd be licking your damn fingers. Stop it. Anyways, this Cherubi was almost as powerful as it was tasty. It had chlorophyll, and with that sun shining and those solar beams beaming, Ash was forced into an early switch to keep Turtwig alive. Staravia comes out and applies that early pressure until the clouds eventually cover the sun.
Well, you can't trust the weather, right?
Face ass!
What?
Staravia makes full use of the clouds, and right when they clear, Nose dives right in front of the sun, blinding Cherubi like a fly ball, and hits him with the flying type starter pack. Wing attack, quick attack, aerial ace, done.
Easy.
Can't trust the weather.
This jolly ass battle, bro. Classic Eternity City weather, am I right, guys? And speaking of jolly, out comes out that fast ass Turtwig. Staravia was battling well, but when the tackles are hitting like extreme speed, you just gotta firm it, bro. But maybe Ash's Turtwig can avenge this. Fuck.
Losing to that damn Staravia. No, he lost with a Staravia. I'm disappointed. Alright, I'm not gonna put the counter up though. Alright, I'm not gonna put the counter up yet because we already seen that Turtwig, with the speed and stuff. Alright, I'm not gonna put a 3, okay? Okay? I'm not gonna put a 3, we're gonna keep it at 2.
How do we do this? Okay, this is Turtwig, and this is TT. Quicker name for the quicker mod. TT dodges the tackle and goes for a Leaf Storm, but Turtwig's not too slow himself. The move diff is just staggering though. Turtwig goes for a bite, but TT just spits out a Leech Seed. Nah, something about this move, bro. It's like when I saw the inside of a kangaroo pouch for the first time. Some shit just gotta stay a mystery, bro. Bulbasaur's is way classier with this shit. And look at Turtwig, bro. Nah, I get it. TT spreading his seed and you in the crossfire. I'd be horrified too. This turtle's got a tough shell though, cause he jumps up and synthesizes with that bright sun, prepping to land and put it all on a CTE clash of tackles. And at the end of the standoff, TT passed out. W fucking get back. Finally, Roserade comes out, and like her nectar, I thought shit finna be sweet. Grass knot on a 20-pound grass turtle. Are you good? This shit finna be easy.
Weather ball is an attack that changes with the weather.
Weather ball. Okay. I thought it was some other shit for a second. Alright, I was about to say.
Brock. In the sun, it becomes a fire type move and doubles in power, meaning the fate of this badge falls on fucking Boots. So Rose Raid flashing and boots turned to
motherfucking
KSI, just swinging at anything. Like, bro, relax. Apom, use them big ass ears and try to use some echo, fucking finder. So he does that and manages to hear another one of them solar spirit bomb weather balls coming his way. But one charged wallop of a focus punch, and Rose Raid caught a taste of her own medicine. Not bad, Ashy boy. Satisfying win, revenge arc. Made the sun backfire on her. Everyone got involved. It just took 2 tries, even though the first wasn't official.
I mean, yeah, not a bad showing. All right, that was a solid showing by Ash. Nothing really to critique for real, so I guess it's fine.
This is a strong 8 out of 10. Still
right,
no
I'm fine with that.
Let's address the fucking elephant in the room. Third gym's a fighting type leader, and you got a Lucario. Okay. Corinna, yo ass is not slick. Maylene's issue is that she's got really low confidence. Like, I'm finna retire, go find a different gym. Sort of low confidence.
Yeah, really?
Her dojo masters and Lucario try to scold her into staying, but apparently a recent battler completely broke her spirit.
Damn.
Of fucking course. Bro, this nigga Paul walked into her gym, beat the bricks off her with his Haunch Crow and Magmar, then harassed her after.
The weakest leader I ever fought, and this lightweight badge is just like you.
Damn!
After Maylene.
Yo, this nigga Paul ruthless. Man, that's what I really like about Paul. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have like a quick Paul talk real quick. All right, Paul is just a interesting character for me, and I really like the guy. All right, I know some of y'all think he's just a complete asshole, and that's fair to think about that. But personally, I really like his character because I'm basically saying because how him and his dynamic with Ash is. All right, and you can really see how things change throughout all the series. Like, Paul went from like I don't even think considering Ash a rival to like, you know, actually having some respect for him as like the series went on. You could slowly see the respect for Ash slowly go up and up as like, you know, the story goes on. That's what I really like about him, and that's why I think he's like the best rival for all of, you know, Ash's journey. All right, that's why I consider him the best. Because the way he went about things and the way Ash went about things, they kind of mirror each other, but I think it just goes down to like how they express themselves as well. I think they all have the same ideas. Like, you know, I got an example for you. You remember when Ash met Paul one time with Paul finding that Gligar, and he talked about him entering the Wallace Cup, and, you know, Ash basically showing up there to, get more experience for Gligar. I really liked what he said, saying that he basically did the same thing. Even though it wasn't exactly the same thing, it kind of was the same thing at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, that's the stuff I'm talking about. They aren't the same for real, but they aren't like too different. That's what I really like about him. Another thing I really liked about Paul is how he really pushed Ash and like made him understand, him. They really started to really understand each other as the story went on. So, and I think when it came to like the rivals after that, besides Trip, we just talked about Trip. I'm talking about like every other rival after that. I just feel like it just didn't have the same like actual vibe to it. It just felt too buddy. You know what I mean? Like, and I know this is like a kids show, it's a PG show, but it just felt a little bit too friendly. You know what I mean? Like, it didn't really feel like it had that animosity. You know what I mean? I didn't wish we had somebody more like him, but somebody with, that same vibe to it a little bit. You know what I mean?
To meditate alone, Dom pulls up on her and gives her a nice pep talk. They bond over what dips in your performance and insults can do to your confidence, and how it can make you even question if you're cut out for whatever you're doing. W therapy, I'm not gonna lie. Dawn even battled Maylene to help boost her confidence. She got her ass beat, but it helped boost her confidence. And Ash was able to face her the next day. And it started with the mid-evolution fighter versus the mid-evolution bird. This should only ever end in one result. Aerial ace to that Brock Lesnar dome.
Easy.
Then Meditite came out and, oh shit. Y'all see a dumpling? I see Prime Jiren just posted, meditating and untouchable. But it got real bad when he started using confusion.
Oh, damn, he's a psychic.
One thing about Sinnoh is that they gon' make a weak ass move look broken. You know who you are. Confusion has never been this effective. Ash does well to switch to Chimchar here, but even he was a victim to confusion and started clawing at the walls like a fucking schizo. Even these motherfuckers can't believe it. So Ash is forced to take the safety off here and send Starivia back out to slam his new move, Brave Bird, leaving Lucario up to either sweep or lose. And if there was any question about which option he was going for,
it was sweep. Damn.
Yeah. Now Lucario's a steel type, so Chimchar had a path here for success and even hit a flame wheel. But when Lucario hits the Para with Force Palm and starts beating the Char off him with Bone Rush, the monkey had no choice but to hide underground.
Just try and sense Chimchar's aura.
Fuck. It's a good thing I wasn't underground. He would have caught my ass immediately.
No.
Anyways, Lucario blasts him out with Aura Sphere, then Metal Claws him for the finish. Metal Claw on a Chimchar when you know Bone Rush is disgusting levels of showboating, by the way. But it's all good though, these guys were just setting up for the rat, you know, ace versus ace, this shit finna be light.
Weasel, I choose you!
Right, okay. I forgot these guys did a little mid-season trade. And what's he up to now? Evolved and cheering on the sidelines. I know his ass is happy. Only room for one monkey on this team. Oh, I'm hashtag noticing. Y'all said this motherfucker should have been in the last poll, so let me see something. And I won't cap.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not saying he should have put Pikachu, but I feel like he could consider it. Like, I don't even got a beef with Weasel. He nice, he tough, but I feel like he could have picked Pikachu here. I think it probably would have been better.
The first blows these guys exchanged looked to be mad even. Weasel was impressing me with them sonic booms on Aqua Jets that walked on and auraed up until. Jeez. So they hit a little orb clash and blow back not just themselves, but the roof off of the dojo. And right when Weasel looked like he needed a miracle. Cinema. Weasel got swift swing. So even though Force Palm Pair slowed him down, now he was right back up at net even. So then Lucario readied up a final Bone Rush. And Weasel loaded up a final Water Pulse in his Aqua Jet. And they clashed into each other full power. Ending the match with the winner being no one. Now what happens? Nah, fuck it, just have it. Wow.
I don't know
Cinema
about that.
battle, W message about self-confidence, but a draw?
Personally, I'll have them run that shit back. Alright? Run that shit back. 1v1 game. Alright? We gonna have overtime. 1v1. Alright, winner takes all, okay? Because a draw, after that, a draw, I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. Having a draw and still get the badge, I don't know.
I can't give a draw higher than a 5, bro. But it was a good battle. I'm gonna go for it. And bring in them boots, bruh. You know, it's moments like this that really make you wonder why Ash never uses Protect. And speaking of protection, this video, it's...
Wait, hold on. Yeah. Wait, Weasel has to Protect? I didn't even know he had that. Oh, shit.
Let's get back to it. What's good, little man? You want a piece of this? A piece of Crash or Wake? I'm not a little man, and I have an electric type and a grass type, so when I battle you, you're gonna lose. Sadly, Wake is very busy today because he's a judge at the Krogunk Festival. Yo, being a gym leader is so lit, bro. You just fight and do side quests. Like,
it really is. Like, they don't really gotta do much. All they gotta do is show up, beat up a few kids, you know what I mean? And if you lose, just hand over a few badges, and you can pretty much do whatever you want for the rest of the day. Like, the job is only hard if you, like, take a side quest. Like, you know, some of these gym leaders, they decide to be teachers or, like, do some other, like, important side quests. But it's really simple, really. They just gotta show up and fight some kids, maybe some adults, sometimes some teenagers, and, you know, and just hand out badges if you lose. Like, it's just a win-win job. You really don't gotta do much for it.
Why is this guy judging a beauty pageant for these fucking frogs? And why do they love Brock so much?
It's incredible.
The fans haven't seen anything yet.
What is that? And speaking of Krogunk, I need you guys to poison jab the fucking subscribe button. That shit is fucking trash. Y'all get the point though. Nah, let's get to the battle. The 3v3 starts with Gyarados versus Pikachu, and an early Thunderbolt does absolutely nothing. And you...
Like, I swear, Pikachu's power be making no sense. Because one time, he be able to one-shot somebody with a Thunderbolt. But on the next time, though... No. I'll try it again. Pikachu's power makes no sense. Because on one hand, he can one-shot a ground and rock type with a Thunderbolt attack. But he can't defeat a water and a flying type with the same type of attack. Like, it makes no sense. Like, how could it work for a ground and rock type, but not a water and a flying type? Does that not make sense to y'all either? Like, I don't get it, man. Like, the writers just be picking and choosing when Pikachu's power actually works.
You know what we do when T-Bolt fails? Like clockwork. And what do you do as a water user against an electric type? Slam one of these bad boys right here and Bob's your uncle.
Yep.
Ash, who's been making great switches this season, decides to pivot to Turtwig. Little did he know that Wig's got the counter to the counter. Broski's got Sludge Bomb and Ice Beam. So Ash says, yo, fuck all that shit, and switches again to Weasel. Weasel goes in for an Aqua Jet, and Quagsire decides to counter again with Ice Beam. Hey, get a load of this guy, huh? Somebody didn't check the scouting report. Come on, man. That shit's his bread and butter since the performing days. So this leaves yet another gym leader to either sweep or lose with their ace. And first things first, he shows what that float means in Floatzel. This Ferragamo scarf ain't just for show.
Even a super strong move like Giga Impact wouldn't have any effect either.
Oh, and remember that legendary Aura Sphere water pulse thing that Weasel learned? Fucking hell. Hit with your own move and confused.
Double homicide.
Ash got Mons to spare and he actually surprisingly played it safe and brought Pikachu back in. So I'm thinking, oh, okay, they're setting up the finale for Weasel. So the other two finna get clapped. But nah, Pikachu just put in a bit of a shift and then Ash switched back. There's no way he's about to do what I think he's about to do, right? He swept him?
Easy!
What? Oh my god.
That's sweet!
There was switching, there was creativity, only one try. 10 out of 10.
I gotta give it to Ash. I didn't think he'll get the sweep. Ash sweeping a gym with no external factors too, because you know what happened the last time he had a sweep. Alright? A clean sweep. And he was actually using his brain for it too. I'm shocked. I'm shocked, man. I mean, I'm so shocked. We gotta take out the shoes. I think we should take out the shoes off the Mickey. All right, let it be 0. Cause that was great. That was just great.
Obviously no Mickey. Wow. Fantina Light Breath. Hey, they say home is where the heart is, so she must be pretty heartless. I'm trying to say she's never home. These niggas pulled up on her like 3 times right to the door. Closed, closed, closed. But to be fair, she moves Hollywood because she is Hollywood. She's a gym leader and a top coordinator. The duality, bro. And once again, we find Ash battling her in a practice match outside. Not gonna lie, he getting in too many reps for my liking, but I digress. Ash realizes early that Fantina got a tendency in battle, putting her opponent to rest with hypnosis and then fucking beating the shit out of him. She does it to Weasel and to Chimchar, and just as Pikachu looks like he's doing a little something with Thunderbolt,
he evolved.
I know how this ends. Is anyone surprised? I am, Weezy. Shut the fuck up, Joey. So a couple days pass and they run it back and it starts with Weasel versus Gengar. Don't use a normal move. Don't use a normal move. Don't use a normal move.
Sonic Boom!
Gengar also has hypnosis, so the floor is Ash's to reveal his counter. Use water gun and spin. And I ain't gonna lie, that shit is surprisingly effective. It defends and it attacks. Ooh la la, mon ami. Very chic, very demure. I think we should call your special...
I'm pretty sure Pikachu does that same kind of move later. I think he did it against Paul. I'm pretty sure it was Paul.
Move the counter shield. Shit, I ain't gonna lie, everything sounds hard in French, man. Don Lumio's never mind. The two of them then collided with Nightshade and Water Pulse, leaving one of them still up and one of them not. It was a good thing she's not overreacting. Fantina switches to Miss Magius and Ash opts for Chimchar, and you'll never believe what he does.
And then use Flamethrower!
Flamethrower while spinning. Fucking hell, is this Ash versus Fantina or Tyson versus Kai?
It's kind of working. It's working, so I can't knock her for it.
Bro. Miss Magius then goes for a Dark Pulse, but Chimchar reflects it with a Flame Wheel. That also spins. Okay, bro, we get it. It spins. Everything fucking spins. Like, the move already spins. It's called fucking Flame Wheel. You don't have to...
I mean, I can't get mad. It's working.
But if I had a big coin for every time the leader was down 2-0, I'm just saying there would be signs. And let me tell you right now, you never want to be the first mon against an ace. Because they always come out doing the most. Trying to raise up some hot air balloons in the stadium or something, I don't know. Goodyear must be watching. Because I get it. You can take a Thunderbolt, but why the hell are you psychically removing the paralysis, conjuring up a Will-O-Wisp, psychicking that to turn into Prime Ang, then trapping the rat in it before grabbing his cheeks and hypnotizing him at point blank range? Fucking...
Yeah, that's like That's like 3 moves. That might be shitty counting. That might actually be shitty counting. That might have just been free. That was just 3 moves. I'm pretty sure maybe 3 moves. 3, 4. I don't even know. I'm gonna go with 3. That might have actually just been 3 moves. Can she even do that? Yo, can we get a flag or something? Like, what we doing?
Hell, this win's not the only thing that's ominous, bruh. Ash then brings up Weasel thinking it'll help with Will-O-Wisp. Brother. Chimchar's last up, and he comes in hot with that flamethrower. Drifloon tries to counter it with Will-O-Wisp, but it just strengthens the flamethrower. Nah! Damn. I'm not gonna lie, as a kid, seeing any fire that was not orange, raps, bro. Brother, I'm trying to firebend everything and everyone, but my daydreaming ended early.
Oh, that's one thing I want to see more. Like, I'm cool with the orange fire and stuff, but let me see more of that blue fire. Alright, I want to see more of that blue fire, purple fire. Shit, I'll take green fire or black fire. Oh, it reminds me of that one Sasuke movie, the Amaterasu. I'm pretty sure it's called the Amaterasu. That's the type of shit I'm talking about. All right, I want to see more fire. Now I'm talking about cinema, entertainment. No matter what it is, I want to see more flames that aren't just orange or even just blue. I want to see him really change it up.
Chimchar uses Dig to dodge an ominous wind, then he jumps up out, grabs Drifloon, and slams him before point blank flamethrowing him right in the face. And just like that, it was finito. Okay, a lot to unpack here. Good strategy. Fantina did have guys on the team. Counter shield's pretty lit, a bit spammy.
That's a knock. That's a knock. I think the spamming was fine, honestly. I think it was fine because it was working. Like, I can stand, like, yes, he was using it a lot, but it's the thing that worked. All right, I can't knock I can't knock him for using an idea that works. All right, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. All right, that's just me. But the 2 tries though, yeah, that's fair.
In a rematch, I'm feeling a slight 7, but bring them legs in. Up. At some point, we need to have it fucking standards. Thunderbolt on Onyx, we let it slide. Yeah. Digging a Drifloon for the knockout, brother, no. So they rock up to the gym, and surprise, no gym leader. Instead, they found one of his employees that can't sleep because Darkrai cursed the whole city to have eternal nightmares while Byron's out training on Iron Island. No problem though, the guys will just go to Full Moon Island and free Cresselia to thwart the God of Nightmares off. Least intense Pokemon side quest. So they try again the next day, and he is home.
They be having a lot of intense side quests in this damn game, in this damn show, man. There's a lot of them. If you like really sit down and think about it. Yeah, I guess from the movies alone too.
This time, but Byron's said to be preoccupied with his son who's visiting. How many times I gotta tell you, little man, choosing the right milk takes time. You haven't been home in weeks. I said it takes time. Man, who the hell is he Say you swear to God. So Roark, unironically, got walked out on by his pops, who used to run the Orberg gym, and now he's back to enact his revenge. Sadly though, as Byron said,
just because you're my son doesn't mean I won't whoop you.
And he whooped him, man. That whole unstoppable force immovable object, bro, forget it, bro. Damn. Those headbutts are washed, bro. He gave him a nice fatherly whooping. Luckily though, their battle did get interrupted.
Damn, he left you and he beat your ass? Man.
By hashtag who else, but a common enemy can heal any feud, and somehow Byron gaslit Roark into believing that him leaving was to let him grow into the man that he is.
Man, bullshit! Bullshit! Man, why are we even talking about this bullshit? Man, what? He left him? And it was the best way for him? How is you leaving like that? Good for... No, whatever.
Shut your ass up, bro. And I wish the actual battle was as dramatic as this prelude, but it just wasn't, bruh. Byron leads with Bronzor that has Heat Proof and Rain Dance to neutralize fire types as much as possible. It holds Chimchar back to start, but at a certain point, it's a fucking Bronzor, bruh. T.O. Next was Steelix versus Weasel, and like father like son, that Screech is a little too devious, bruh. Steelix then grabs him with an Iron Tail, lobs him into the air before slamming him down in the dirt. Thank you for joining us today, Weasel. Chimchar comes back in and starts digging around like a little fire monkey ball trying to avoid Steelix's onslaught, but isn't able to get a clean hit in. And then some bullshit happens. All the digging weakened the ground enough, causing Steelix to fall through the dirt, leaving Chimchar to finish the job with Flamethrower.
That's a little bit of plot. That's plot right there. No.
And then finally, Bastiodon comes out. Monkey's on his last leg, so one metal burst and it was a 1v1. And making his gym battle debut, in comes Gliscor. Bastion's defense was hard to crack, and Gliscor was getting juggled with Iron Head like Maradon in the warm-ups. To be completely honest, Gliscor was getting his ass beat, but Ash got crafty on him with a sand attack into a Fire Fang, and Bastiodon was dealt with. Pretty strategic, W pre-battle lore, but the battle itself was nothing too memorable. I'd say, I don't want to spam 7, so I'll just give it an 8. No Mickey. Candice winning, I guess. You know, to make it like icicle badge, like ice type. Nice, bro. Anyways, all you need to know is that Candice is a teacher. She's tight with Zoe, and Brock's in love.
Oh yeah, like I said when let's talk about what was his name again? Hold on, what's his name? Wake. Yeah, just like I said when it came to Wake, your gym. When it comes to your gym battles and stuff, that's all you really gotta do for real. All that extra side quest stuff, that's your decision. You don't really gotta do it for real.
It's like to have a gym without a lot of challengers around.
You're the first fucking gym, big man. Who are we lying to? Anyway, she runs the only 4v4 in the region, but it might as well have been 3v3. Cause Sneasel was not doing shit. Grotto just had to tear through the ice floor with Rock Climb and fucking slam it for the Oko.
Whack ass.
Candice then sent out Medicham. Hold on, bro. There's a fucking polar bear all through Texas here. Shit doesn't even work, bro. It's not polar. That's
ain't this an ice type gym? What's he doing here? Like, is he gonna be throwing ice punches and shit? Does he know ice kick? Like, what's he doing here? Man, this is what I'm. And this is false advertising, man. This is supposed to be an ice type gym.
The fucking point. There's a fucking grizzly bear in Yukon, Canada, bro. Why is there a fighting type here? Maylene, she's mogging you, bro. But Ash doesn't overcomplicate it. Staraptor comes out, and although they're humorous with a bit of scrapping, when Brave Bird hits, say goodnight. And then next up is Snover versus Gliscor. Fuck, imagine the satisfaction of hitting this Snover with that ultra effective Fire Fang.
Nice move. That was super effective.
But fuck, imagine hitting this Gliscor with that ultra effective Ice Beam. Like a yin and yang thing, but the yang was too serious. Icy when moving like sheer cold, bro. Why is he in the wall like that? Chip Truck came out next and I already knew this was gonna be nasty. Yeah, Snover clashed with Flamethrower, which steamed up the arena. But Vision is so fake in the show anyways. You just gotta close your eyes, feel the key on a Marco Polo thing, and it's money in the bank every time. And then finally, Abomasnow came out. Ash quickly switches to Staraptor and goes for the aerial ace. Bad choice. You know, Prime me is Oko in here with close combat, but I understand not everybody is like that, bro. It's cool. And you know, normally I feel like I'd hate this Grotto pick, but he's kind of growing on me now. Yeah, he got a little bit slow after he evolved, but hey, he's doing his thing out here. You know what I'm saying?
It's not the worst pick in the world.
Summon against...
Oh!
Didn't even use an ice type move, bro. That
Yeah, never mind. Alright, let's move on.
Was Woodhammer. So Ash spins back to Chimchar, and after running the calculations from the first 10 seconds of battling, I came to the conclusion that the monkey is fucked. But Gen 4 Ash never ceases to amaze me. This guy breaks an icicle and starts riding it while using Flamethrower. An ice skating chimp breathing fire at the abominable snowman. I'm not even trying to be funny, this shit is low-key peak.
Like, I keep trying to tell y'all, there's a clear, intelligent difference from this region and Unova. I don't know what happened to Ash between Sinnoh and Unova, but it's something that I never understood. Like, I swear his IQ went down by 50% after Sinnoh. I don't understand it, and it pisses me off that his IQ went right back up when Carlos hit. Oh my god. And see, this is why I don't like Unova. Because Ash, I don't know what happened to him. Like, he was doing this stuff and Sinnoh just for him not to be doing half of it during Unova. Like, does that not make sense to you? No, it doesn't. Like, man.
Chimchar then packs it all on one last flame wheel, and despite Abomasnow's effort to hold it down, it was just too much for his ass to handle. Wonderfully done, creative as always, W Monkey, not gonna lie, 9 out of 10, no Mickey. Setting the stage for the final showdown. So the first impression of Volkner is from Barry's dad, who says that Ash could give him quite a shock. The second impression is from Paul saying,
Sunny Shore Gym, that gym is not legit.
Sometime later, Ash rocks up to the front door like, hey, I'm here for a gym badge. Ah, a challenger. Help yourself.
That gym is not legit.
Okay, I'm understanding you now. If Maylene had low confidence, Volkner was just fucking depressed, bro. His boy and E4 member Flint tries to connect Ash to him, but he's just so sad, bro. Fuck battling, bro. What a drag. Just take one of the badges, dude. I'm done. Turns out back in the day, Flint and Volkner were
Shikamaru.
childhood rivals, and after they grew up and Flint left Sunnyshore's to pursue the Elite Four, Volkner stayed behind and held down the gym. But he just lost his spark over time. He focused on setting up the solar powering system in Sunnyshore instead.
I guess he's just been finding scrubs then, if that's the case.
But after that was done, he just felt like a shell of himself. And even now, bro was not budging, ending his monologue with,
What a day. Beautiful. I'd like you to leave.
Nah, fair enough. Fuck me, I guess.
Alright.
The only way they're able to get through to him was through a battle between Flint and Ash. And don't get it twisted, Flint was beating the fucking mess out of him. But something about that spark between Ash and Pikachu just took Unk back to his glory days. That ride or die energy between Rat and Human is just a bond only few will understand, bruh. Yeah. So Volkner snaps out of it, and they battle the next day. But before they can even get into the meat and potatoes of the battle, Team Rocket, and just bear with me now, turns off the power in the city and turns the main solar tower into a fucking rocket ship and start flying away. I'm not joking, bruh. This is literally Flint falling off the rocket ship. I don't know, bro. But hey, at least Growl will evolve. So they deal with this, but obviously the gym got fucked. So they ran it back in like a week. Electivire starts off and Ash sends out Torterra, which would be a phenomenal counter if he didn't have Ice Punch.
Damn. Trash ass Torterra, man. Why am I not surprised?
Pikachu then comes out and tries some Thunderbolts, which is normally cash money, but Electivire's got Motor Drive. So not only do these not do shit, but he speeds up Electivire to being the fucking Flash. Holy shit. Ash gets some luck on his side now though, because after hitting an Iron Tail, Electivire got paralyzed by Stat, and with him slowed down, Pikachu was able to bonk him on the head and knock him out.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but when it comes to like paralysis and electric type Pokemon, it's just so weird because some Pokemon it don't really work, while some of it does, even though it really shouldn't. It's just a weird thing. Like I don't know if it's just me, but it feels like a lot of electric type Pokemon really shouldn't have it, especially if it's like their only type. They don't have like a second type, like a water or like grass or something. Like what? Like there is like no electric and grass type. I'm just using that as an example, but I feel like, you know, it probably shouldn't like happen to like a lot of these Pokemon, like Electivire, especially with like his rods. It just doesn't really make sense. All right.
And then came out and so did Infernape, and I've never seen a monkey fight a dog, but god damn, he beat the brakes off of him, just swatting shadow balls like they're fucking flies, then uppercutting him into the roof. And bro,
so easy.
Aura farming, brother. We see the fit, bro. Save it for the end. He is about to save it for the end. I ain't gonna lie to you. Luxray then came to the fort to try and turn this shit around, but Pikachu was holding his own, hitting a nice barrage of Iron Tails. Unfortunately, he may have tried too many, because Luxray nyammed on one of them with Thunderfang and blasted the rat into the wall, leaving the final matchup of this gym badge run to be between Luxray and Infernape. Gen 14 final boss right here. These brothers are the cornerstones. We all know this. These are the pieces you build around. And it was an absolute banger. Beam clashes, evasive double teams and digs, the Iron Tails, and just as Luxray is about to put the nail in the coffin. Yes, sir. Dim the lights, spark the eyes, and turn on the muff.
Oh yeah, I don't know what happened to the lights. I don't know if anybody turned them off, but if they did, they deserve everything, man. They deserve it all because they did that on the perfect time.
Fucking heat. He wasn't even tripping on some wild shit this time. Sure, you looked a little fried, but they were locked in. And from there, I'm not gonna lie, you gotta just get out the fucking way. Mach punch to the face just to set the tone, and a flame wheel the size of the London Eye, barreling towards Luxray to put an end to this run at last. Blaze. Need I say more? 9 out of 10. Not
don't have to.
And that's that. I appreciate y'all for watching. Subscribe so you don't miss Unova. Y'all been scaring me in the comments a little bit about it. And if it's anything like that Cameron fight, I don't want to find out why. But I'm gonna catch y'all very, very, very soon. Peace.
I hate him.
Oh, trust me. Once that Unova video drops, I'm gonna rewatch all the gym battles myself. Alright, just so I can get a clear thought process while I watch this video as well, because oh boy, Unova. That I'm going to be yelling at the most. That's probably gonna be the longest video because it's going to piss me off the most. Alright, but yeah, Wheezy, WVid, man, WVid. Alright, that's gonna wrap it up here for today. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Alright, get plenty of sleep, drink plenty of water, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.